Hi everyone, I thought I'd just discuss the topic on strippers and how I think men should treat strippers. Now, myself, I have never been to a strip joint. I'd love to someday go see what it's all about, but like I said, I'm shy when it comes to nudity and those and lap dances and stuff do cost a bit. And if I went to a strip joint, I can't drink alcohol, so it's a bit rough. But I respect strippers because the fact that I always believe that number one, if you've got a body, show it off, and by all means, it's good cash. I've had a lot of people that strip. They get so much money, and it's good business. And at the end of the day, I think men should treat strippers not as sexual objects, not as just I just don't understand, like with men. They look at strippers and they all suck up to them like, oh yeah, you're hot, you're sexy, you're beautiful. Can I buy a drink? And I've got this much money, I can buy you everything. And at the same day, the stripper always hears the same shit over and over and over again. And 90% of strippers only strip. That they don't do the other stuff. They don't do extra stuff on the side for cash. If you get my drift, you know, I believe that strippers I think, if my girlfriend was a stripper, I'd be cool with it. Like, if the girl's got the body, why not? And she's not going to do the dirty on you. She's not going to cheat on you. She's not going to go off with another bloke. As long as you can accept that she's taking her clothes off in front of other guys and she's getting paid good, and that's all you got to worry about. Because at the end of the day, she'll come home to you. And yeah, it's not cheating. It's not anything. Just, I know a lot of people that have strippers as girlfriends and they always like, fucking hate this, fucking hate that. Well, you got yourself into this mess. Now, number one, I hate how guys think they can treat strippers like shit and think that they can persuade them. Or I've seen it all. Like, guys go, oh, I've got a big flashy car, I've got money. They all act like big shots in front of strippers. But why can't just a normal average bloke like myself, that has never been to a strip joint, never drinks, never brags about money or cash or anything like that, because I've got nothing. What about guys like me having friends like strippers for once? Like, I could have strippers in my room and I wouldn't even try anything because I'm a gentleman. And I think all guys should treat strippers like, if it was their sister, their mother, their girlfriend, well, not so much the girlfriend, but you should treat them with respect and dignity and respect what they do. Some strippers don't have a choice. They think, well, it's like I said, it's hard to get a job as it is right now. And if she's got the body and she can flaunt it and get paid a lot of money, by all means. And if you go to a strip joint, by all means, shout them a tip, like buy them a drink, get to know them as a person, not just as a girl that takes her clothes off, because they've got feelings too, and they've got a heart, and it's not. And you should never. And I say this, if you think that you can just go to a strip place one night and spend hundreds or maybe thousands of dollars on that girl and think she's yours, she's not. She's there to do her job. She gets paid to do her job. She gets paid for customers to flirt with her, and she gets paid to flirt with the customers. But at the end of the day, strippers want business and they want guys to come in, buy the lap dances, shout them drinks, and that's the way business works, and I totally respect that. But yeah, like I said, guys, if you go to strip joints, respect the stripper, whoever it is. Yeah, buy her a drink by all means. Give her, shout a lap dance. Doesn't have to be like the most expensive one. If you want to be a big shot, that's cool. If you can't afford it, go for the smallest one. But don't try to act all tough and macho. I mean, these strippers have heard it all, they've seen it all, you know. They've seen every single guy come onto them, and you know what? They're probably sick of it. So, just my advice to any of the guys that go to strip joints: don't act like a hero, don't act like a big shot. You buy a few drinks, maybe for you and your mates. You buy the stripper a drink, you chuck in a couple, maybe 20, $30 tip, and you have a good time. You just watch her do her thing. Don't go all crazy and go, oh, look at this. Respect the lady. Respect her like she's a human being. In fact, I'll give you one example. A long time ago, I was in a hotel room in Melbourne, and there was a couple of girls. I can't even remember their names, but they stripped for the Palace here in Adelaide, and I was a complete gentleman, and I said to them, "Hey, you girls get the bed, and I'll sleep on the floor." I didn't treat them any different than what I treat my female friends. You know, I was a respectful gentleman, and I respect what they did. Did I see them naked? A guy never kissed and tell. I mean, yeah, they got out of the shower. Of course, I saw them naked. But at the end of the day, I wasn't going, whoa, because you know what? I'm sure deep down, sometimes at nights, those strippers, they think, is there anything else to do than this? But when money talks, money talks. So I just thought I'd make this video just to say, how much I respect strippers and what they do for a job, and how other guys should treat them with respect and dignity. Yeah. So next time you go down there, give them a tip, and have a quick chat, buy them a drink, and get to know them as a human being and not just some sexual object. Yes, on my own Facebook, I add all the strippers because I'm quite interested in, the whole how it works and how the job thing and what they get paid. And like I said, if they've got the amazing body, they can show it off. I mean, the reason why I don't go to strip joints is because, number one, I'm shy, obviously, when it comes to nudity, but number two, I couldn't afford it, and I don't drink, but I guess I'd be really shy, like if a naked, beautiful girl was dancing on top of me. I'm just saying, I'll be honest. So yeah, just those 5 things, respect them, treat them the way they're supposed to be, respect, just if they've got a heart, they've got a heart. Yeah, don't think all strippers are like prostitutes or druggies or anything like that, because not all of them are like that. I know guys always say, well, that stripper probably does prostitution on the side, or she's probably a druggie. Have you ever thought that maybe the reason why she strips is she's getting enough money to feed her kid? Maybe she could be a single mother trying to maybe she's trying to get into university, and this is the way how to pay it, or go to college. You know what I mean? People don't ever think that. They just think, oh, they're taking off their clothes like sluts and getting money. No, they're not sluts, unless they're doing extra activities. But most strippers, they just go there, they take their clothes off, they dance, they strip, they have a few drinks, get the cash, and go home at the end of the night. And yeah, and you should, guys, respect that. Thank you all for watching, and I'll talk to you all soon.